What's good? Yes, sir. What's good? Man, things are working a lot faster today. All right. Let's go. What's going on, Black Ham TV? Timmy Diamonds. What's happening? All right. We got people flowing in the building. What's good, man? King Corleone with the link. What's going on, DOG? Dago 619. Tony Snowflakes. King Corleone. Rasmus Sutton III says, peace to the chat and salute to the LDBC. Salute to you as well. Nino Brown. Hey, man, are you somewhere where you are? Hey, man, we got to do this shit, Nino. God, dog, man, I did have one of the most fun conversations I've had on this channel with Nino Brown, man. And we ain't done, we still haven't gotten it right, man. Oh shit, I gotta do something to my time sheets. What's good, man? We gotta do that, Nino, man. What's good? Marcus Johnson, man, King Corleone, Lars Navarro, Unc B. Brown, Chef Boyardee. What's good, man? Good morning to you, man. The Perfection was good, man. I haven't seen you the last couple times, man. Harold Jones, Jeff the producer, as always, man. Good to see you, man. Almighty Law 703, Fred Thomas, what's good with you, man? Bomb Squad, yeah. Who's to be is this? Mine. What's good in the super chat, man? Appreciate you, man. Salute International, Fannon International Boxing. Hey, looking for that wrench, bro. Oh, there you go. Wrenched up. Boop. There you go, Muhammad is the one. Yes, sir. Young Merv, the cut man, BBG. What's going on, man? Brian S. St. Cruising, Rough House Boxing, King Diesel. What's going on, Rough House? Jay Good in the building. What's going on, man? Deuce 09. What's going on, man? Yes, sir. Good morning, Frank T. Hey, TZ Frank. What's going, man? Oh, King Diesel, you been sick? Absolutely, man. There you go, man. We get the prayers done quick around here, man. Fanon, it's enunciates. Whose tube is this? Whose? Damn. Tube. Yep, the tube threw me. Okay, whose tube is this? My tube. What's good? Thank you, sir. You can't be a star when you face down, assed up. Real boxing over here, and the champ is named Bomb Squad. Deontay Wilder and Sophie is the belt he owns. No fear over here, UK. What's good? Yeah, man, they're bugging, man. Man, I'm getting what's going on, Raider Time. Salute to you as watching my bod, Akbad, and Mike Biggs Boxing. What's going on, man? Young Merv the Cut Man said, I need a wrench, my brother. Dang, what? You ain't got a wrench? I'm tripping. There you go, man. Wrenched up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You wrenched up. All right, man. What's Train 20? Hey, Train 22. What's good, man? John Good. Kobe Packtober. Wild around 6 when he lose respect for Fury. Man, that's going to be tough, man. Donald Banks, man. Fury putting... man, much love in the super chat from Donald Banks says Fury better bring his pillow because he's going to be sleeping. Oh, what is this KOD testimonies of boxing talking about? Salute. Oh, salute. Why were you timed out? Why did you get timed out? And hidden. Damn, you got blasted. I didn't even see you do nothing. You must have come from another chat or something. Damn, he got you quick. I don't even know what that was about, dog. He didn't even give nobody a chance. Toot Robinson, what's going on? Muhammad is the one said, thank you, man. Thank you, Fanon, man. As each day passes towards the fight, I'm getting hyped by the day. Appreciate you and doing what you're doing. Hey, man, it's my pleasure, man. Oh, KOD testimonies was unhidden by St. Cruz. And I don't know. I was like, damn, what'd you do? You must have started some shit. Thomas Moreland, what's going on, man? Oh, he's another troll from other channels. Oh, well, you know how that goes. He'll be rolling soon. He'll be getting rolled here. DJ Kid, Louisiana in here. Salute for 9 International. I found your channel through 78. Always supporting. Much love, brothers. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. So, hey, man, I got to get caught. There's a couple cats I got to get on this channel. Carl Burrell Sports TV, man. We got to do one. I got to go back to my boy I haven't talked to in a long time. The Cornerman Radio. I got to get some collaborations. December is going to be the month of collaborations, man. I've been slacking on my collabs. What's going on, Strike Grind Radio, man? You too, you as well, man. Hope you worked out that deal with Black Fight Fan TV, by the way. Renjang don't play any. Hell no, ain't no need to play. You troll, you get trolls get busted upside the head, man. And that means if you troll anybody, we just can't be doing it, man. Better safe than sorry is how I see it, man. Salute to you, Bottom of Cali. But look, we got 118 people in here. Let's get to this. Will you Anthony Joshua fans please stop talking about ticket sales and pay-per-view numbers? The shit makes you look scared. Okay? I'm just cutting to the chase, dog. Oh, Hulk Friday. Yes, I'm ready for Saturday. Absolutely, man. It's a no-lose situation for me because I like Deontay Wilder. I like Tyson Fury. I've been on a record for doing videos for a very long time with the fact that I like Tyson Fury, man. So I'm looking forward to a good fight. I'm looking for a good body. He said a good body because I was reading Almighty. He said, no, body him. If 78 bodied him before we could, what's the point in him getting the pass? Hey, man, they body. Yeah, man, look, that ain't on me. I'm going to put my hat on because my head is cold. Forgive me. My head is cold, man. But as you know, the Bulls. Yes, sir. So let's get this going, man. So that won't happen. Joshua fans has undies too tight. Hey, man, they're looking. Hey, look, this is what I was thinking of, man. If you playing for a team, right? Say you playing for an inner city team, and ain't nobody in that school got any money, right? They don't have nice basketballs. They don't have a nice gym, But you got a suburban school that's got, two gyms. They've got, a beautifully equipped weight room, right? They get their floors cleaned and painted. They making all kind of money, man. You got Porsches you got Porsche. Everybody in the team got cars. They got all the money. Does that mean that they're going to go to that inner city school, the dudes with less money, and win? No, but how are they going to act? They're not even going to want to go play. And that's what Anthony Joshua fans are acting like, dog. Oh, King just said, Fannon, I got the same one and a Bear Scully. Yeah, I need to get a Bear Scully too. I do, man. I got to start rocking my Chicago like regularly, man. AJ in love with his domestic bouts. Those are glorified parties, not fights. Yeah, man. See, no, they won't even go play. But they got more money, right? So Anthony Joshua sold 80,000 tickets, right? Makes $20 million a fight. Did Muhammad Ali ever make that? Let me ask you a question. Has Mike Tyson ever fought in front of 80,000 people? No. Did Evander Holyfield ever fight in front of 80,000 people? No. Did Larry Holmes ever fight in front of 80,000 people? No. No. Did George Foreman ever do that? No. So, do you think Anthony Joshua's going to beat all those dudes? Hell no. Just because there's a difference between having money, having a bunch of people who want to see you fight, that can actually take trains and buses to where you are, or ride their bicycles to the place, and be able to win. It's a big difference. The two aren't necessarily the same thing. So now as I'm listening to people talk about like the pay-per-view, because they're going to shit on the pay-per-view, right? If the pay-per-view does $500,000, you're going to have to either do videos. I'm either going to have to do a bunch of videos explaining it. 500,000 pay-per-views times $70. I know it's like $69.49 or whatever. So $60, right, is $30 million. I'm going to have to explain that. It's $30 million plus a $10 million gate plus pay-per-view in the UK, which means it's big as any Anthony Joshua fight with 500,000 pay-per-view buys. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say that you're hiding behind a stack of money. That's what you're going to do. You're the suburban kids that don't want to go play in the inner city, right? That try to manipulate the rules and only let one inner city team go to the state and hope that somebody else beats them before they get to you. That's what kind of scenario we're in with the UK and Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. That's what you're hoping for. And you know how they got that in Chicago, dude? Like in Chicago is, it's one city, and it's a city in the state of Illinois. And even though the city of Chicago probably has 4 teams or 5 teams that could win state, they only get one that gets to go. So that one team, like say it's a Simeon or it's a CVS or whoever it is this year, right? When I was in high school, it was like King and Simeon. I was always King Simeon, right? They're the only ones that could get there. But yet, schools like, the Glenbard School District and the what are the ones up north? Like Evanston and all those type of schools got to go to state because they never had to compete with all the teams that they had that the inner city kids had to compete with, right? And then they became state champs when more than likely they were like the 4th or 5th best team in the state because King or Simeon had a bad day, or they lost to the other one, East St. Louis, something like that. Justin Marsh, what's good, man? What's good with you, man? Jeff, the producer, said AJ is that suburban kid. I thought he's from the city. But I get, yeah, exactly, dude. It's like, yeah, man, come on, man. For now, do you think AJ going to really miss watching the pay-per-view fights? No, I don't believe him. He'll watch the fight. I don't believe him. But then again, don't ask me because I don't know what's going on, Justin March. Much love in the super chat, man. I don't believe dang near anything that comes out of their mouths, man. He just wanted to crap on the fight. I absolutely positively believe he's going to go. I just think that he tried to take the opportunity to crap on the fight. One second, man. I'm trying to pull something up. Yes, sir. Okay. Somebody said they can't tell me. Sometimes I'm making sure that I can keep track of these super chats. Doom. Okay, cool. What's good? Hey, what's going on, Mike Faz NYC? What's going Mike Faz NYC? What's going on, man? Yeah, somebody hit you again. KOD testimonies, dude. You getting blapped up. I don't even see what you're doing. AJ is a Muppet puppet. He has Hearn's hand up his ass, without a doubt. Nazim the Dream, what's going on? I said, Fannon, I'm so sick of AJ. Dude, just stay in the UK. Wilder's the man. And Sir Big Head, AJ in his camp will watch this fight hundreds of times. Don't be naive. Oh, absolutely. And if it looks too good, the fight's not going to happen. They've been watching. Dog. They were just real happy when Tyson Fury got on that coke and got stripped or lost his belts. That shit is just like, God, dog, man. That's the only beef that I got with Tyson Fury. Dude, why'd you fuck up the heavyweight division by not taking care of your business after you won that belt? It was like, come on, man. Just all that drama he started going through, testing positive for for eating boar testicle, and the cocaine and all the drama that went down. Like, God, dog, man. Why? Because I was just had so much hope for the heavyweight division when Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko. Tyson Fury's got to do crazy as shit. Now, that might be a problem for him because he don't seem quite as crazy as he used to be. He doesn't seem like he's out of his mind anymore. That might not be good, man. Oh, Mike fans in NYC, these UK channels keep shitting on ticket sales. Every day I check, available tickets are getting less and less. Top tier is almost sold out. Dude, this shit's going to sell out, man. But that's the thing. You get to shit on it the whole time. They're not sold out yet. They're not sold out yet. They're not sold out there. That's it. So what? Do you think Anthony Joshua's going to win the fight? Did Alexander Povetkin sell out the Staples Center? Did Alexander Povetkin do that? Did Joseph Parker do that? Did Carlos Takam do that? You fought all kind of dudes that didn't sell out arenas. All kind of dudes. You fought one dude who can. One. And maybe he did. I don't even know if he did. Klitschko, he fought one. See, that's the thing that gets me. You're talking shit, and that's why I know you're using those numbers to hide, because you never bring up those numbers for any of the other people. What? Why are you holding Deontay Wilder to a different standard? Okay, Joseph Parker's not some major pay-per-view star. Neither is Dillian White. Neither is Carlos Takam. Neither is Alexander Povetkin. But for some reason, it's all important that Deontay Wilder be that. What difference does it make? Can Anthony Joshua win the fight? They're supposed to be fighting. They're not paying big bank, take little bank. And by the way, Deontay Wilder already won big bank, take little bank, but AJ bitched out and wouldn't take the money. There's no recovering from that, man. Excuse me. I want to argue with somebody today. 80,000 plus 19,000. Guess what, troops? 19,000, you make more money off 19,000 you do off 80,000. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin, 20,000. 80,000, 20,000, right? Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin, 20,000. Was it 22,000? Anthony Joshua, Klitschko, 90,000. Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo Alvarez earned 3 times as much at the gate. Come on, man. You guys get tickets in the UK in the bottom of fucking Cracker Jack boxes. Fuck out of here with that shit. And who cares? Will he win the fight? Alexander Wilson, I was listening to a BBC podcast about Fury Wilder, and they said the arena is configured for 17,000, and they have over 4,000 tickets left to be sold. So now the attendance is at 13,000. CB Sports TV, you can't talk common sense to idiots. Yeah, it'll sink in, dude. It'll sink in eventually, because but it'll sink in like this. If you put it in their brains and then the tables turn, then they'll see it for somebody else, right? So, like, if, say, for example, that Anthony Joshua or Daniel Dubois, right? Say Daniel Dubois gets an underwear commercial, right? Like Fruit of the Loom, or somebody signs Daniel Dubois, and now he's in the underwear commercial and the soap commercials washing his chest, and they get all excited about him. Then, and Deontay Wilder's the champion, but he's not selling out. Then I would say, look, Daniel Dubois is undefeated. What difference does it make if Daniel Dubois is not selling out? Oh, you're right. Deontay Wilder does. Who cares what the ticket sales are? He needs to fight him. Right? Because they'll want to see Daniel Dubois' chest. It's getting worse the closer we get to the fight. Oh, Dago 619 Fannon got it down to stopping Wojciech. I don't know, man. I think he's overdue for an L, dude. Think he's overdue before now, man. Oh yeah, dog. D-Lo, yeah, it is terrible, dude. Because they got to crap on the fight. And then if Deontay Wilder wins, and I'm telling you, man, I'm really hoping Deontay Wilder wins the fight, but I got a lot of respect for Tyson Fury, and I'm not just thinking, okay, yeah, this fight is his foregone conclusion. Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko for a reason. Now, mind you, that Vladimir Klitschko, I'm telling you, man, I think at that point in time in his career, the last 3 fights, Vladimir Klitschko didn't look very good against Bryant Jennings. I think it was Bryant Jennings before he fought Tyson Fury. He didn't look great in that fight. He didn't look great in the Tyson Fury fight. And the best fight that he looked better against Anthony Joshua. Boy, I know y'all was, Lord, when that dude was on that ground, y'all was dying, dog. That was a really good fight, though. That's the thing about Anthony Joshua. You really can't count him out when he gets hit and knocked down, because he did get up and keep on going, man. But if that was Wilder, he would have been the fuck up out of there, dog. Chevin Body, what's good? He said, car dealer sells 100 Hondas, 10K. Car dealer B sells 10 Ferraris, 200K. Which car dealer has made more money? U.S. pay-per-view is the Ferrari. Let's do the math, dude. 100 times 10. That's a What is that? I don't know. I think it's the Ferraris, dude. Crazy. They won't be able to figure out that math problem, dog. They'll say, well, I think it's the 10K. It's Frank Sparty. What's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Oh, man, were you here yesterday? If I saw you yesterday, forgive me, man. I'm always happy when I see you, Frank. Ugh. Hold on one second. Hello? I need to do the other one again. Yeah, as soon as I get out of this meeting, I'm on this. Yeah, as soon as I get done with what I'm doing, I'll go back and I'll fix the one from this week. Okay, I'll do it right now. It's no biggie. All right, thanks. Yeah. All right, yeah. Sorry about that, man. That was the gig that pays money. So while I'm talking to you, I'm going to do two things at the same time. Because this is money. You know how it goes when you're trying to do with some money. Oh my God, man. These dudes are waiting on me. I forgot to do my Chevin body. Assume you jokers are comfortable with second grade mathematics. You some of these jokers are. No, dog. I mean, tell you, 1 million versus 2 million. Klitschko era was trash. The problem with the Klitschko era for me, the problem with the Klitschko era was that the problem with the Klitschko era was that the Klitschkos couldn't fight each other. If it wasn't for the fact that the Klitschkos couldn't fight each other, I'd been cool with it, because it was two really good fighters. I mean, I think Vladimir Klitschko was a really good fighter. It actually had three good fighters. I liked, or four good fighters. Samuel Peter. If Samuel Peter was a little more, if Samuel Peter was more skilled, I liked Samuel Peter, man. I liked Samuel Peter a lot, dude. No joke about it. I really did like Samuel Peter. I'm a second because I got to do. What is this? What is this? Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I really like Samuel Peter, man. I thought Samuel Peter gave Vladimir Klitschko some good fights. Knocked his ass down damn near every time he touched him, which tells you, dude, that Klitschko was suspect, dog. That dude's chin was so suspect. All these big dudes' chins are super suspect, man. To me, that's the problem with Lennox. That's Lennox Lewis's big problem, is the fact that dude had that suspect chin. If he didn't have that suspect chin, dude, I mean, he would have went undefeated, but he had the suspect, if woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? 1 second. I'm sorry, man. I got to do one more thing, and then I get this, because, I got to get, for now, I got to get paid, homie. Ooh, what am I missing? Oh, that's the problem. All right, cool. All right. Okay. Sorry about that, man. I had the job call. That was the gig. Fanon, didn't Chris Cupcake Hands Bird stop Klitschko? He made that boy threw Vladimir Vitaly. It was Vitaly Klitschko. Vitaly threw his shoulder out, swinging in air. Man, Chris Bird can fight, man. Chris Bird can fight, but he's just a light heavyweight. The dude was a light heavyweight, so that was a little, he really couldn't do his thing like he wanted, because he was two weight classes. He was two weight classes above where he really should have been fighting. That's an interesting story with him, man. That he couldn't. That nobody would sign him as a light heavyweight. So he was like, he couldn't get a manager. He couldn't get a fight. He couldn't get Big Dog Willie, my man. Thank you much love in the super chat. You know, that he couldn't get a fight, so he had to fight there, man. Somebody said something about my dude, the Nigerian Nightmare. Samuel Peter, that was my dude. Yeah, Peter did have Vlad. He just kept knocking the dude down. Every time he touched him, he knocked Vladimir Klitschko down. But see, these guys know that shit. That's why they will be that's why those guys don't want Deontay Wilder. They know what Klitschko was, man. They know what Klitschko was, dude. You know what Klitschko was, man, at that stage in his career, man. If he wasn't that, .com show said he was in a meeting. Shit, I am in a meeting. I'm meeting with you. What's up? Let me show all the people in this meeting. What's good? I got my man D-Lo 404 in the meeting, Ron Finkel in the meeting, Almighty Cali. Like, absolutely. I got these people in this meeting. As soon as I'm done with this meeting, I'll give you what you need. Yeah, it's what it is. Actually, let me tell them that tis done. Oh, did I do a 23rd? Oh no, what's today? Oh no. Oh, I can't do. Oh, okay, I did it. It's done. All right. Cool. Don Banks out. Hey, Fannon, when I see Klitschko versus Jennings, I was like, damn, he looks like he's ready to lose his next fight, and he did. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He did. He looked terrible in that shit. And he was, dude, has 70 fights, dude. The dude has much love in the super chat, by the way, Donald Banks. Dude had 70 fights. Beabucci. Beabucci, that was my dude. Yep, that's right. Layman Brewster laid him out. And he lost to Corey Spinks, too. Ooh, Corey Spinks beat the piss out of him, though. And Corey Spinks would have beat him in a rematch, too. Corey Spinks. No, excuse me, not Corey Spinks. Corey Sanders. Rest in peace, Corey Sanders. Corey Sanders beat him, knocked him out in the first fight, and then I think Corey Sanders took a rematch against Vitaly. They did the tag up fight. What do you call it? Tag team on him. Oliver McCall was the worst. Gregory White said, this is a meeting of superior boxing minds actively engaged. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I'm trying to told you. I got to tell them that I did this. Yeah, man, I ain't worried about it. I'm getting paid now from the gig. And that's good because I'm on call all the time, dog. All the time. 24/7. Oliver McCall was a certified nutcase. Yeah, you know, yeah, he was, man. He was. I feel bad for Oliver McCall, man. Like, man, like now that he got, I mean, I think there's a lot of boxers that got their teeth knocked out because a whole bunch of them got bridges. But his teeth he looks really kind of bad, man. Beabucci had a classic fight with David Tool. You know what? That is a fight I've always wanted to go back and watch. I didn't watch that. Hurricane Henry of B-More, my man, said, my trainer, Tyrone Boone, trained Corey Sanders. Oh, for real? Hey, much respect to Tyrone Boone. Hey, man, that was really sad the way that Corey Sanders died, man. But Corey Sanders would have knocked out Klitschko twice. Oliver McCall's from South Side of Chicago. Yep, absolutely. Him and my man, Montel Griffith. And what's his name? Greer? I got to see what's going on with this dude, Greer. Oh, main boxing biker. CTE is what got to Oliver McCall, like Beabucci, and like what's that dude's name? Edwin Valario, man. God dog, man. Edwin Valario was somebody I would have been interested to see how Edwin Valario's career went if he wasn't out of his mind. But I have a suspicion that he was a little bit overrated because of the problems he had with what was it, DeMarco? I think it was DeMarco he fought all tooth and nail. Damn, forgot to charge my iPad and it died. Missed a few minutes of the chat. Hey, well, you back now, dog. Oliver McCall got lucky against Lennox in the first fight. Hey, man, you knock a motherfucker out, you didn't get lucky. He meant to hit him. Dog. He meant to hit him. Your boy just slipped up. I'm going to get trained by Montel next year. He's my dude. That's what's up, Hulk Bradley. Yeah, man, he's a great fighter too, man. Very underrated. Montel Grip, very underrated fight, man. Underrated fighter, man, from the Shy. He got cut, but dominated DeMarco, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, shit went the distance, didn't it? DeMarco and Antonio DeMarco shouldn't go the distance with DeMarco. I think because, well, I mean, maybe it was a little longer than a little while after that Bronner knocked him out, and who knows what damage Edwin Valario did to him. King Diesel, Fannon, you ever see MMA 3-on-3 fights? No, I haven't, man. That should be crazy. You gotta let me know. Gravy Davy in the house. What's going on, man? He said tuning in late in St. Louis airport, headed to the plane. Mechanical problem, sounds like grown folk talking. Yes, sir. That's what we do here, man. Montel didn't beat, man. Montel got that fight won that fight because he got Roy Jones Jr. frustrated, and Roy Jones Jr. hit him on the ground. Who was the other? There was another fighter where somebody could have got disqualified for doing that, man, but they didn't disqualify him. Hit this dude on the ground. Still got to give Roy credit for beating Ruiz, though. Yep. Yeah, Michael Moorer. You talking about Michael Moorer, right? Michael Moorer was, cruiserweight. He was a real good fighter. Yep, 20-0. Ike Bucci till he got his ass put in the clinky clink. Till he got clinky clacked. That clicky clack is a biatch. Alabama slapper. Brendan and Lovely. Let him slap your ass, okay? Fuck up out of here, dog. That motherfucker be slapping the shit out of people, huh? I have a vague memory for Nan. What's that? What you talking about? Fraser Kendo is lurking and waiting for Wilder Fury winner. He deserves the shot. Now let him get the WBA regular. I bet you Joshua fights him. No problem. For GGG hit Lemieux while he was down. Okay, that's what's up. Yep. Andrade. Yep. Andrade is the regular one, is the most recent one to do some shit like that. Demetrius Andrade. Michelangelo Studio and Services. They said, great point of view. Much respect. Love your channel, Fannon. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I got a whole lot of cats that don't like me very much. Whole lot of cats that don't like me very much. I'm on the outs with hardcore Terrence Crawford fans right now, of which I consider myself to be one. I'm on the outs with fuck Anthony Joshua fans, though. Fuck out of here. I don't care about that shit. If I was cool with Anthony Joshua fanboys, there'd be something wrong with me. That would be a scenario where I'm like, something's wrong with me. There ain't no reason in the world these dudes should be liking me. Like, I would have to go back and review everything that I said, dude. Okay, cool, King Diesel. I'd have to go back and review everything that I said if Anthony Joshua fanboys liked what I had to say. Because I have absolutely no respect for y'all whatsoever as boxing fans. Now, in other areas of life, like say you were a plumber and I needed you to come to my house and fix my toilet, then I would say, okay, hey, man, are you an Anthony Joshua fan? All right, let me see your credentials. But once you show me my diehard fan, I'm not talking about like some of y'all. Some people like Anthony Joshua. That's cool. If you like Anthony Joshua, I can tell the guys that like Anthony Joshua, they're like, man, I like Anthony Joshua. I think he's a good dude. I want to see him fight, but he needs to fight Deontay Wilder. What do I care about ticket sales and all that crap? It doesn't matter to me. He should fight Deontay Wilder. And yeah, he seems like he doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder. There you go. That's the type of AJ fan I can get with. I'm like, all right, cool. You see what I see. But the ones that want to come up with, the size of Deontay Wilder's ankles and, the fact that he fought, come up with bullshit like he never fought top 10 opponents, as if that's even possible. Never took the time to actually look to see if what you said was true, because just the shortest look would tell you that that's not true. Deontay Wilder had to have fought a top 10 opponent in his career. He's the champion, which means he had to have beaten the champion, either one, or he had to win a vacant belt. If he beat the champion, that guy, a champion of a major weight, is in the top 10. He's the champion. He's the top 10. He's the number one. He's the champion. They don't even rank him. He's above the number one. But, if I start agreeing with those type of guys, that's when it's time to start checking myself, okay? Air show Wilder will be the top heavyweight after he beats Fury. Absolutely he will. Dude, there ain't no only be 8. If he beats Tyson Fury, He's the top heavyweight, and it's not even arguable. He's taking on the He's taking on the tougher competition. He's the one that went and got the lineal champion. He's got the lineal. He's the lineal champion. He's the WBC champion. He beat the guy that owns all of Anthony Joshua's belts. What is there left? Oh, he doesn't have 3 of the belts. Neither does Anthony Joshua, really. Tyson Fury, those are his belts. He had some personal problems. He dropped a couple belts got stripped. He had to drop one. Another one got stripped, but he never lost him. He never lost him in the ring. So who did Anthony Joshua beat to get belts? Charles Martin, Joseph Parker, and a vacant Vladimir Klitschko for a vacant belt, not Klitschko's belt. So he's fought 2 champions. Two. Charles Martin, Joseph Parker. Those are the only 2 champions that he fought. Those are only 2 champions that he fought. Charles Martin, Joseph Parker. Charles Martin is garbage. Joseph Parker, big deal. Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, beats Luis Ortiz, beat Bermain Severn. To me, Tyson Fury and Bermain Severn beat Charles Martin and who the fuck is the other? Oh, Joseph Parker. Fuck out of here, man. Oh, yeah, they were all champions by default. All of them, because they were Tyson Fury's belts. The only reason the WBA was vacant is because of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was suspended. So the WBA vacated the belt. Either he dropped one. I can't remember which one he dropped and which ones got stripped. But Tyson Fury was the WBA champion. He's the IBO champion. He's the WBA champion. He was the WBO champion. And he was the IBF champion. Those are all his. Let's throw away the IBO. But all those 3, those are all his. Anthony Joshua didn't beat anybody that was really the champion. So of course Deontay Wilder didn't become the number 1 heavyweight. Except for if you're an Anthony Joshua fan, dude, then you'll say, well, no, because less people watched him fight. And because 80,000 people watched him fight, all of those 80,000 people would say it's Anthony Joshua. So of course he's the number 1 because he's got more money. Well, in that case, I guess George Foreman should be the number 1 heavyweight, right? Because he's got more money than all of them. All he's got to do is come out of retirement, say he's unretired, and he becomes the number 1 heavyweight because he's got more money than all of the heavyweights. Oh, that dude's a fucking clown, dude. I don't understand why you subscribe or even listen to them. They have completely sold themselves out, dude. I'm dreaming of Spence versus Garcia on the undercard of Wilder Fury 2. Man, Spence versus who? That's not going to be on the undercard. Joshua Ellis, I love your breakdown of boxing. Keep up the good work, homie. Man, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that, man. Because I'm trying to tell you, I get a lot. Oh, Rico Clardy said, salute for 9. Joshua Soft. How can you say you're not watching the fight? To shit on the fight. That's it. Just to shit on the fight. Just to take a crap on the fight. That's why he did it. He's following the playbook. That's a company man right there. And Eddie Hearn said the fight's not going to happen. Now the fight's not selling. Now he's not watching it. He didn't want Deontay Wilder in the ring with him because he's not pubbing a fight. It's the same reason he wouldn't let Deontay Wilder in the ring with him. He didn't want to hype a fight. Well, I'm not going to hype this fight because we're not having this fight. I'm not fighting that dude. Why would I watch his fight? I'm not fighting him. Can't you read between the lines? I'm not fighting him. Why am I going to watch him? He'll make me scared. Or I don't want to watch him fight because, I might have to fight him, and that could make me really scared, and I need to make sure I don't see that. Fucking get out of here. Fucking ridiculous. Sorry. Yeah, man, them dudes don't want this. He just don't want it, man. So there ain't no real reason to do it. Hey, yes. What did CCC Toys say? You got timed out. You know I'm gonna read you once you get your shit deleted. Heard Wilder wants to get pregnant and give birth. Yesterday, you was naming boxers who you think are gay. Didn't hear Wilder's name on that list. I didn't say I didn't name any fighters that I thought was gay yesterday. I said I thought AJ was soft and acted very feminine, kind of poochy like. Deontay Wilder doesn't act like a pooch. So why would I name Deontay Wilder? Come on, man. You don't think Deontay Wilder acts like that. See, that was an honest discussion. I wasn't just talking smack. The dude's kind of has soft mannerisms. He has kind of funny ways about himself. He wears his shorts rolled up 6 inches over his knee so he can show everybody his quads. Everybody is in the room has shirts on and clothing on, but he has his shirts off and is wearing underoos. Shit seems kind of funny to me. Okay? He's got kind of a soft type of way about him. I don't know if Deontay Wilder don't strike me to be that way at all. He's just a very masculine type. He's a Alabama masculine ex-football player type of dude. And there are guys like that are sweet. Them dudes, they're dudes that act just like that, like dudes. It's just actually a fact. I wasn't making fun of somebody. I was saying Anthony Joshua seems a little soft. He's got a little pom. Like he wouldn't take the pom-pom off the top of his hat. He'd had a pom-pom right there. Like this hat had a pom-pom. I wouldn't wear it until I took the pom-pom off. Like my eyebrows, I know they're kind of scraggly, but I'm not going to shape them. You know what I mean? It's because I think that's something that women do. And I'm not a woman, so I don't want to do things that I associate with females. Females eat, I eat. There are certain things that are gender neutral, and that's cool, but things that, are used to adorn females, like really tight shorts, way high so that you can see their thighs, that type of shit that women do to attract men. Like, I don't want to do anything that women do to attract men. That's why I consider so like women wear lip gloss. I'm not wearing lip gloss because that's what women do to attract men. I don't want to attract a man, so no lip gloss. Okay, Anthony Joshua. Women might act all like to attract men, be all soft acting. Anthony Joshua does that, so I'm like, are those just your mannerisms, or are you actually trying to attract somebody? I don't know. You could have just been raised just primarily around your mother, and you start switching a little bit, but you like chicks. Who knows? I don't know. Oh yeah, man. Ali's my dude. Oh, I'll report he's just a plain bitch. Dog, you 50 million skinny jeans is suspect, dog. But some of these dudes, it is what it is. I mean, enough people wear that where I'm like, all right, that's just dog, if you got them too tight up around the crotch, though, that's some tracking woman thing. There ain't no reason for your private parts to be like shown. You know what I'm saying? Like, pathetic hate. What's pathetic hate? Oh, you got deleted. No, it's not a hate channel. I don't hate on him. Dude, Anthony Joshua gets clowned because he acted a bitch, and that's what you deserve. You behave like that, you're going to have people ridicule you. This is a conversation with boxing fans. I'm not Tom Brokaw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Dan Rayfield. I'm talking boxing. In boxing, sometimes you get called a bitch when you act like one. What you want me to do? Your boy was the one that brought it up. You know that dude be acting soft, dog. Ah, that's funny. It's so pathetic. You're hating on him. You hate on Anthony Joshua. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I do. I clown Anthony Joshua at almost every opportunity because he's disrespecting the sport of boxing, man. And if he wants it to stop, fight Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. Stop acting like a pom-pom chick, dude. He passed up $50 million. We could have been having this fight. We don't even have to be talking about it because he could have fought Anthony. He could have fought Deontay Wilder in September. You remember the day when Wembley wasn't available for Deontay Wilder, but it was available for Povetkin? That we could have been past this. What's going on, Fahim Satur? 74 to the world blow. Fact is, a country is behind Anthony Joshua. No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not. A country is behind him. Let's check the stats. What is there, about 64 million people? Are there 64 million people in the UK? 63, 64 million people in the UK. 1 million watched him on pay-per-view, and 80,000 watched him, and 80,000 people showed up to watch him fight. That's 1,080,000. There's 64 million in the UK. 64 million in the UK. Did he get 64 million people? Did he get 50 million? The dude is a boxing man. He's a boxer. His whole country is not behind him, dude. He's got a lot of fans and good for him, but his whole country is not behind him, dog. Okay? There's a whole lot of UK fans that thinks he's a bitch. Thank you very much. Because they're on the channel calling him a bitch on a regular basis. And they're in that country. They're in the UK. And Tyson Fury called him a bitch. Tyson Fury's from the UK. Isn't he? Fannon, you can't expect to reap the rewards and not try to push your division. If you want a king's ransom, you have to make fans feel wanted, and you're not going to be the biggest fight in your division, and you're not going to the biggest fight in your division is bad for boxing. Hey, man, dude, him not going to the fight, I can understand him not going to the fight because it's on DAZN, because he's a DAZN fighter. Right? The dude got off they took the boy off of US TV. What kind of ass backwards move is that? To take him off of US TV? Sense does that make? He doesn't want to fight. Dude, get out of here, man, with all that shit. Not the dude who let that shit. But I'm starting shit with y'all today. Oh, real deal. Not another dumb American. There's a whole of American fans. What American can't? What? The 6 channels that you see? Suckering you, dummy? There ain't a whole bunch of them, man. There's not a whole bunch of them. There's a few of them who are suckering you, to subscribe to their channels. American fight fans are not calling him in any large number, calling Deontay Wilder a bitch. No. It's the people that don't like me or don't like other members, other black boxing channels, LDBC boxing channels that want to argue with us, that are trying to get you to watch their channels, man. Ain't none of them dudes think that Deontay Wilder's acting like a bitch. Get out. They don't believe that shit. Let me tell you, and I'll name their channels. That Hatman dude, he don't believe that. He doesn't believe it. Okay? The dude that trolls me, he does not believe that. He's just suckering you so you can subscribe to his channel because that's how he gets views on his channel. That's what he's doing to you. He's lying to you. They're lying to you. Like Eddie Hearn is lying to you. Eddie Hearn knows what's going on. Anthony Joshua knows what's going on. Anybody with common sense knows what's going on. You're being lied to. You want to be lied to. Or you might be one of the cats that are lying right along with him. Nobody believes that nonsense, man. Nobody believes that a guy that's 40-0 with 39 knockouts has knocked out everybody he's ever fought, that just beat Luis Ortiz, a guy that nobody else wanted to fight, and he didn't even have to fight him, who offered that guy $50 million guaranteed, $30 million guaranteed for the next fight, didn't want the fight. But the guy that won't show up, that won't let the other guy in the ring, won't go to that guy's fight, won't even really ever honestly say that he wants to fight, says he's got to be financially realistic, makes an offer, makes bullshit offers when the other guy's in training camp. Only a moron believes that nonsense, or somebody, or Anthony Joshua's mama. But more than likely, it's Anthony Joshua's mama is telling him, don't take that fight, son. Why? You can make 20, you ain't making 20, but I'll go with that dumb shit argument. You can make, I'm going to tell the truth. You can make $12 to $15 million a fight for 5 fights in a row and fight nobody that's going to be of any risk to you. And you can get your sponsorship money. Why would you fight that guy? Nobody's calling for the fight. Nobody knows him. Remember that shit? Nobody knows him. The number of excuses for the fight changing, not happening, have changed and changed. It went from, what was the original offer that they wanted to make the dude, like $12 million to now it's up to $15 million. It was up to $15 million flat fee. Now it's going to be some other bullshit. Now it's some other percentages. Dude, if you wanted to make the fight 60-40, you didn't even have to be to a 50-50. He could have gave Deontay Wilder the same offer that he did with fucking what's that dude's name? The guy who got the IBF belt off, Charles Martin. He gave Charles Martin 40%. You know he gave Alexander Povetkin 40%. He gave Joseph Parker 35%. Why would you all of a sudden jump to a flat fee with Deontay Wilder when it's clearly the biggest fight of them all? So you won't give him any incentive to you didn't give him any incentive to take the fight. No rematch clause. If it's a draw, no rematch clause. If he loses and he's the WBC champion, no rematch clause. Get out of here, man. The only reason Joseph Parker took no rematch clause is because he got damn near 40%. And who else was he going to fight? He just fucking lost the Huey Fury fight. Get up out of here with this nonsense. Because he loses it all fighting Wilder. Of course. Of course. You don't act like you really think anybody that looked at the end of Deontay Wilder fights don't know that dude's dangerous. These morons are acting as if Deontay Wilder is not a dangerous fighter. What kind of stupidity is that? That's like Mike Tyson, who had knocked out everybody that he was fighting. I don't know. He's like fighting out a bunch of dudes a month, right? He wasn't fighting super world beaters that he was knocking out when he got to like 19-0, 20-0. He was fighting guys like 5-6 fights a year, knocked them all out. But you think, I forget who he won the fight against. Trevor Berbick. Did he win the title off? Trevor Berbick. Can't remember who the guy he won his title off of, right? But it's like one of those guys saying, oh, Mike Tyson, he didn't beat anybody. He's not dangerous. Mike Tyson's not dangerous. He's just knocked out. He just has like 15 straight fights with knockouts in the first minute, but he's not dangerous. Deontay Wilder got 40 fights, dude. Has knocked out every damn body, but he's not dangerous. That's what these guys on these channels are selling you. Look at his skinny calves. Look at the resumes of the guys that he fought. He's not dangerous. He's no threat. He doesn't deserve the fight. What sense? Look at the fights with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, and you tell me who you think is more dangerous. It's obvious to the eye who's the more dangerous fighter. If he hits you, you can wind up on the ground with your leg twitching. And you know that. So stop lying. The UK channels that say that shit, you know you're lying. That's why you have to resort to arguments about how many tickets are sold and how many tickets are sold and how much revenue they had and whether 35% or 45% is fair. You have to start talking about shit that's on a piece of paper that has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you, because all we are is boxing fans. All we can do is either pay for the fight or not pay for the fight. That's our vote. Are you going to watch the fight? If Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fought on pay-per-view and the fight was in the UK, would you go to the fight? Would you pay for the fight? Is there another fight that you would rather go to or pay for to see Anthony Joshua fight? And the answer to that question is clearly hell no. Unless you are Eddie Hearn or whatever the hell that coach's name is of Anthony Joshua that said that Anthony Joshua is not ready for Deontay Wilder. They don't want that fight yet. They want Anthony Joshua to get 26, 27 fights. They want Deontay Wilder to get up to 45, 46 fights. So maybe Deontay Wilder will turn into Klitschko. You act like Klitschko is this super win. The dude that was listen to this carefully. That was Vladimir Klitschko's 70th fight. 70. 7-0. It was his 70th fight. He had been knocked out cold 3 times. Knocked out 3 times or 4 times. Early in his career, he got knocked out. He got knocked out twice. He got knocked out by Layman Brewster, Corey Sanders. Was it Ross Purity knocked him out? He had basically been knocked out three different times, and then he was just coming off of a loss, and it was his 70th fight. 70th. Not his 30th, not his 40th, not his 50th, not his 60th. His 70th fight. 70. You cannot possibly not be a shot fighter after 70 professional fights. That's ancient. How many fighters actively today are going to get to 70 fights? Vladimir Klitschko had been fighting at the world-class level for 12, 15 years. He's 42 years old. That's why they took that fight. If this was Vladimir Klitschko right now, a 29-year-old Vladimir or a 29-year-old Vitaly Klitschko, ain't no fucking way you guys would be making the same damn excuse about Anthony Joshua fighting him if Eddie Hearn was his promoter. If Eddie Hearn was not his promoter and Don King was his promoter, that dude would be out there fighting. He would be fighting. Don King wouldn't have done that shit. Don King would be like, how much you need for this fight? I'll pay you in stocks. I'm gonna charge you for $30,000 for your towels, but you're gonna make this fight, dude. We're gonna make this fight. We're gonna have a hell of a. That's not Eddie Hearn's. That's not Eddie Hearn's not doing that. Eddie Hearn's not gonna do Kell Brook. He just came off Kell Brook getting destroyed against Errol Spence in the UK. You think he wanted to see that shit happen twice in a row? Fuck out of here, man. And those American channels that are telling you that, they're lying. I'm not going to call them dumb. I'm not going to call them anything but what the truth is. They are lying to you. They do not believe the words coming out of their mouth. They are just telling you what you want to hear. They literally are repeating the same arguments that Eddie Hearn gives. Literally the same arguments. They're taking Eddie Hearn's words and they're putting some cuss words on top of it and some insults in there and slapping it and giving it to you. You are liking it. Yeah, the Americans. No. Those guys think that Anthony Joshua's a bitch. Trust me, they do. No, don't even trust me. Don't trust me. It's the truth, though. Oh, some of these American channels who hate just want subs. Man, dude, I don't see a lot of these dudes got their feelings hurt. They got their feelings hurt. Every once in a while, man, it's tough to do these things, man. You got to feel. That's why I got to tell, this is the easiest I'm just talking out of school here, man. I'm gonna be real with it. I'm gonna always try to be the best that I can be. But I'm going to tell you from the viewpoint of somebody that does videos. I do videos by the way, Gregory Wyatt, man. Oh, let me get to the super chats, man. Remember AJ said we can fight Wilder? I remember it. Shit ain't happening. Nazir King, best boxing talk on YouTube. Fannon, that dude. Thank you very much, Nazir King. And Gregory Wyatt, Fannon, today you are a target-rich environment for troll hunters. You can't hunt me. You can't hunt me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna fuck you. I don't give a shit. I don't care because you guys just get on my nerves. So I will tell you straight to your faces, and I'm looking at you. I'm not hiding. No market up. None of that. I'm telling you to the truth. You know the truth. You don't want to accept the truth because at a certain point in time, you were an AJ. I was an AJ fan. There are guys that know on this channel that I was an AJ fan. It wasn't. This is not a case where I was not an AJ fan. I was an AJ fan. I did videos in support of Anthony Joshua, several of them. But when he started behaving in the way that he behaved, I had to go with what he was doing. I was excited about Anthony Joshua. Excited about Anthony Joshua. Excited about UK boxing. But then he started doing what he was doing. And that's not cool. You can't ride with the shit. I can't ride with that. I cannot ride with conversations where your promoter is bringing everybody from Matchroom Boxing to the U.S. except for him. Let's get out of here, man. But back to these channels. I do these live streams. These live streams are the easiest thing in the world to do. They are easy to do because you have a fluid conversation going back and forth between me and you. I love doing them because I read the comment sections. Like right now, I'm not reading the comment sections, but for the most part, man, I'm trying to have a regular boxing conversation with you. Like if you were sitting in my office with me, I'd be like, let's have a conversation about boxing. We go back and forth. That's why I spend my time in the comment section. That's easy to do. What's hard to do is to get this mic, think about what you're going to say, talk for 12 minutes, and then have a bunch of people shoot shit at you. Or have nobody watch your video at all. There's no immediate gratification there. It's put the video up. Oh, this didn't do well. That didn't do well. What should I say? Damn, this guy's channel's doing better than mine. He gets more sub. He's getting more views than I am. Oh, he did that video. Oh, maybe I should do that same subject. Oh, see what all these guys thinking of. That type of shit. If you're doing videos on a regular basis, you're looking at what other people do. These dudes are looking at what other people do. And all they're doing is they're taking what they hear people say in the comment section, and they are going to make a video that will attract you to them, which is no at the smaller sub levels. That guy over there in the UK is getting paid. He's flat getting paid. He's flat. I'm going to give you $500 a month. Make these videos. I'll give you $500 a month. Make the videos. You don't need to monetize them. You can have your monetization. You can do whatever you want to do, but I'll give you $500 a month and I'll get you some interviews. All of a sudden, you got guys whose channels are now on that troll. Now got Eddie Hearn saying, subscribe to this channel on their video, man. Literally on their video, on their channel. Eddie Hearn's probably sending them motherfuckers subscribers. That's what they're on, dude. And they're not telling you the truth about Anthony Joshua. Not their real thoughts. Because if they really had that thought, they'd stick that thought in their head. Because that means they're not going to get paid. Or they've got to come over here. They have to come over to fight fans like the ones on this chat. They got to come over here and sell that shit. That shit's not getting sold over here, dude. We talking about hardcore boxing fans. We're talking about hardcore boxing fans that have been fans of boxing and been watching boxing for years and years and years and years, who have seen this shit come, who've seen this shit go. You're not going to be able to sell that shit to these cats. And they will recognize you as being full of shit. Mike Fan, you're not on timeout anymore. Hit on Combi Crew channel. What is that, dude? You got to come up with a better insult than that, dude. That sucks. I like reading when you get kind of insult me. I like reading them. That one is not very good, man. You got to come with something, Really, the intellectual insults are the ones that work the best because you'll be able to avoid just getting blocked and tossed out. You know what I mean? So try to do that. That's better. Most hardcore boxing fans was excited about AJ One King until he cut off his manhood and grew a split between his legs between the Wilder situation. Exactly. Paris Neely, Fannon, you going to the fight? No, I am pay-per-viewing that fight. Oh, he meant for us to troll hunt. Hey, man, you can slap them dudes up out of here, man. It ain't bother me. I'm really not even talking to you. I mean, whatever, dude. Go away, man. Scrapbook Boxing. What's good, man? Subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. Scrapbook, I transpose Trap House Boxing and Scrapbook Boxing. Subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. Definitely a great channel, man. Has very good historical pieces that he does. Excellent stuff. Yeah, I'm watching the fight, man. I'm definitely watching it. But it's all good, man, But this is the week to talk about it. I hadn't really even been doing videos on that stuff for a while because I'm like, that's what the dude is about, man. But we had it up to the fight. Tyson Fury, I think Tyson Fury has a chance to win the fight. It's going to be, I'm not somebody that is, and note, it's like some of these cats will come and talk about, oh, you're just a Wilder lover. It's a Wilder lover channel. I don't think I've said 5 words about Deontay Wilder. I mean, other than to say he's not done anything that would cause me to despise him or to think that he's acting that way. All of this is just Anthony Joshua's behavior. And Anthony Joshua could do that with any fighter. I would say the same thing. If Anthony Joshua was behaving this way with Bermane Stiverne, I'll be like, Bermane Stiverne is the WBC champion. He's the only other champion. What are you being all fickled about fighting the dude for? Just fight the dude. Get it over with. It could be anybody. That's the criticism that I have for Anthony Joshua is 100% Anthony Joshua's behavior. Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, Barry Hearn's behavior. It's on them. It ain't even got anything to do with whether or not I think Deontay Wilder can win the fight. Because I rarely even talk about what do I think. What do I think? Who do I think will win that fight? I don't know. Anthony Joshua can fight. It's not like Anthony Joshua is some bum that can't fight. I saw Anthony Joshua throw a right hand that missed Povetkin. I was like, oh, God, that shit looked hellacious. The dude is big, he's strong, he's fundamentally sound. It's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen. So it's not even a situation where I don't think Anthony Joshua can win the fight. If I didn't think Anthony Joshua could win the fight or had any chance of winning the fight, then I'd be like, yeah, I understand why he's not doing it. He'd be Jaime Munguia to me. Like, I'm not tripping on Jaime Munguia not fighting Jermell Charlo because Jaime Munguia and his people know that right now he's going to get mopped by Jermell Charlo. And I'm talking about because I know you UK fanboys don't know who Jermell Charlo is and probably don't know who Jaime Munguia is. Jaime Munguia is the WBO 154-pound champion. He's like an 18, 19-year-old kid who beat Saddam Ali. He's probably going to wind up fighting at 160 or 168 pounds eventually. And Jermell Charlo is the WBC champion. Jarrett Hurd is the is the IBF and the WBA champion. Jaime Munguia will get mashed by either one of those two dudes because he's too green. So I know there's some people who are fans of Jaime Munguia thinks it would be a good fight. It'll be a destruction. Jaime Munguia is throwing bombs, no. Jaime Munguia's defense sucks, and Jarrett Hurd would just outbox him. Jarrett Hurd chooses to walk through people a lot of times. He's got enough boxing skills where he can just two-piece Jaime Munguia to death. And Jermell Charlo, that shit might go like Jermell Charlo versus Jaime Munguia. That might be Jermell Charlo, Erickson Lubin too. Like that. I won't even know if I would take Jaime Munguia over Erickson Lubin if he got his concussion together. But anyway, it is what it is, man. if that's not the situation with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua has a chance to win that fight. That's a competitive fight that should happen. That's a competitive fight that should happen. Not let's not make the fight because it's not because it's not a mismatch. Right? If it was a mismatch, then Anthony Joshua would want that fight. And that's what I believe about Eddie Hearn. They want Eddie Hearn wants Anthony Joshua in borderline mismatches. Not obvious mismatches, but borderline mismatches where it's just not so readily apparent that Anthony Joshua has no chance of losing. But they are safe enough to believe that he's going to win that fight, or the guy doesn't have the ability to knock him out. Joseph Parker could have won that fight, but Joseph Parker never had any danger of knocking out Anthony Joshua. Alexander Povetkin had a chance of being able to hurt and knock out Deontay Wilder, but that's the only chance Anthony Joshua, but that's the only chance that he had. And because he was 40 fucking years old, it only was a chance he had for a little bit of time if he got lucky. But that's my thoughts on it, man. Y'all can have your thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on it. Sorry, man. Let me check something real quick because, yeah, okay, cool. Hey, by the way, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And if y'all don't like me, I don't care. Don't subscribe. You don't have to listen to this. You can go listen to somebody talk about how there's no ticket, how nobody's going to be at the Staples Center. And, how nobody's going to watch it on pay-per-view. Right? Just those are the videos that you guys are doing. You guys are going to you're going to Ticketron and looking at the amount of tickets you can buy and saying, oh, this fight's not selling. As if you're a CPA or some shit. Like, do you got some type of spreadsheet? You got some type of balance sheet that you worried about? You know what I mean? Are you worried that you're going to take a loss on the fight? Why are you wondering about the ticket sales? I've done a ticket sale video on Anthony Joshua, but that was just to say, look, you can't sell out a ticket. You can't sell out in 3 minutes. Okay? It's not possible. If they're selling out something in 3 minutes, somebody's taking all those tickets because you can't process those orders that fast. There's not a bunch of individual people out there who all are waiting, 80,000 people who all press go at the same time. Right? That's what you guys were acting like it was. Like, oh, there was 90,000 people who were just pressing go. They were sitting there with their whole form filled out and they hit go and then the ticket selling application is so precise and so accurate, and they ran that transaction in a blink for 80,000 people in a blink of an eye. You believe that bullshit, and I told you that's bullshit. If they're selling out 80,000, 90,000 tickets in 3 minutes, somebody is setting aside large quantities of them to later sell. And then when they passed that law, which said you had to limit the amount that you could mark the tickets up on the secondary ticket market, all of a sudden Anthony Joshua doesn't sell out. Not that I ever believed that he wasn't going to sell a lot of tickets. He's a good fighter. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's a heavyweight champion. It seems like a very entertaining evening in the UK. Why wouldn't you want to go to the fight? If I live a mile away from that fight, I would have went to the fight. If I could ride a bike or jump on a train to go to an Anthony Joshua fight, I would go. I wouldn't have any issue with going to that fight. He's a good fighter. It's an evening out. I could probably take my son. I don't have any beef with that. The only reason I pointed that out was because you guys are full of shit with saying he sold out in 3 minutes. That was it. Other than that, I'm not counting the spreadsheet, dude. Okay? I'm not going to catch a loss on it. The only people that should be wondering about how many pay-per-view tickets it sells or how many pay-per-views it does or how many ticket sales it does are the people who really have to worry about whether or not they have a profit loss, a P&L statement that they've got to do and wondering if they've lost money on the fight. Do you think that that Al Heyman and the PBC and those guys are going to lose money on a Deontay Wilder fight? No. It's how much money they're going to make. But who cares? Make the damn fight, man. Oh, sorry, man. Wilder is more popular in the UK than AJ. Of course he is. Wilder is very well known in the UK. All of y'all know him. That's why they do videos with him and his name in there. It is what it is, man. Look, it's been a lot of fun. Hulk Bradley got these shirts made. Hulk Bradley got these shirts made. Otto Carm, Howard ticket sales. Wilder versus Fury. Is it sold out yet? I don't know. Are you buying a ticket, dumbass? I guarantee you're not going to. There are going to be more people to see that than Matchroom Boxing's getting in the U.S. I don't care. I've watched Demetrius Andrade versus who was that guy he fought? I don't remember the name of who Demetrius Andrade fought in the Matchroom card. I saw all those empty seats in there. I don't see y'all making videos and complaining about that. That fight is there's going to be a lot of people there, dude, that are going to watch the fight, period. If you're a boxing fan, you're going to watch the fight. Did you hear about the fight? Do you know about the fight? Said Jay Good. They love observing ticket sales and crowd until it's a Matchroom USA DAZN. Oh, exactly. Until it's an Eddie Hearn event. And then, hold on. We don't care about that. You know, he's new. We just broke into the market. They just broke into the market. Little history for you. Floyd Mayweather Jr. There was a point in time when he didn't sell out in Detroit. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a 3? He was a 130-pound champ, 135-pound champ, and 140-pound champion before he ever did a pay-per-view and before he ever sold out anything. He was on the undercard of Oscar De La Hoya. And then he fought Arturo Gatti. People saw him in Arturo Gatti versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. What did it do? Like 500,000 pay-per-views, something like that? Not something tremendously huge, but it made him a viable pay-per-view guy. Then he fought Oscar De La Hoya. And then he fought Cotto and Pacquiao and Canelo and all that. It happened at a point in his career. You guys want to hang on to like what happened to... Who cares? He's going to do enough. He just has to win the fight. If you have something to say, talk about whether or not he's going to win the fight. But even then, y'all cats won't talk about whether he's going to win the fight. You act like he already won the fight and then call Tyson Fury garbage ahead of time. Oh, God, Tyson Fury's garbage. He's garbage. He's garbage. He's fat. He's out of shape. The pay-per-view. Damn, can you bitch about everything to do with the fight? Everything? It is what it is, man. Y'all. Oh, there aren't that many tickets left. I mean, dude, it's today? It's Tuesday. The fight's on Saturday. They're going to tickets sell on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Primarily Thursday and Friday. It's the 3 days before the event that people do that. That people buy the tickets. That's just how ticket price, that's how it goes. It's always going. But the reason these people got this delusion about these ticket sales thing started with Anthony Joshua and the lie and scam Eddie Hearn had. Because Eddie Hearn is ticket scalping, and he and whoever the hell else was doing that were sucking up all the tickets and then reselling them. You actually believed that people could sell out in 3 minutes. That's where all that starts from. People can't you don't sell out in 3 minutes with normal people buying the tickets. But what happened? As soon as they passed that law, as soon as the Wembley Stadium changed their policy, that it did not sell out at all against Alexander Povetkin. He did not sell out at all. Did he sell a lot of tickets? Yeah. Did they make money? Yeah, I'm sure they made a lot of money. But they didn't sell out as soon as Eddie Hearn wasn't allowed to run that game. That's how ticket sales work. You buy tickets the day before the fucking thing happens. You can do that with movie tickets. They'll be the hottest movie ticket. You buy them the day before, 2 days before. They'll be available 3 days before. You're not going to buy it 3 weeks before. And that's where tickets are sold all the time. Movie tickets, right? The Harry Potter movie came out. It was a big thing. Everybody wanted to see it. 3 days, a week before, you could buy the tickets. 5 days before, you could buy the tickets. 2 days before, you couldn't buy them because they sold out like that. People are like, well, I know where I'm going to be. I know for sure I'm going to be in town. I don't have anything to do this week. There's a fight out there. My boys are going. Let me go pick up a ticket. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah, let's go. Are there any tickets available? Yeah, we got them, man. Let's get it. That's how it goes. But you guys believe that nonsense about Anthony Joshua selling out in 3 minutes. So now you're trying to hold everybody else to that bullshit, that standard that he didn't even make. It's ridiculous, dude. I'm just telling you, man, it's like boxing events in the U.S. sell out the week of. Exactly. But see, that's it. That's the tickets everywhere do that. Tickets everywhere do that. But the people in the U.K. thought that Anthony Joshua was selling out in 3 minutes, but he wasn't. It was a mirage. It was like what they do to dance clubs in the U.S. Like, have you ever been to a nightclub and it's like 11 o'clock at night and you want to, and I don't go to clubs anymore, but they used to do this shit all the time. You go to a popular club, it'd be a line, a big long line to get in. But if you happen to be in the middle of the line, once you get to the front and you get into the club, you realize that it's 3/4 empty. Well, why didn't they just let everybody in to fill the club up? Because they wanted everybody to drive by to be like, ooh, this must be the hottest party ever. Look how many people are out there. They wanted people to see the people standing out. If they would have been letting people in as they came to the door, there might not have been any line at all. And if there was no line, then other people might not have got in the line because they'd be like, ain't nobody here. That's what they did that's what they were doing with those ticket sales. They would take all the tickets off. As soon as the tickets became available, they took them all off the market. You couldn't get them. So they're like, oh, it's sold out. Well, hey, I got one. I got some. Here, buy them from me. I'm going to mark them up about 15%, but otherwise you're not going to be able to get them. Those tickets were never sold to begin with. They were taken off the market to give you the perception that there was a bunch of people that had already been in line to see it when there weren't. It's a con job. But you're going to try to hold Deontay Wilder responsible for that same con job. It's crazy, dude. Oh, Rich Gang abusing their power. Poltergeist? What did Poltergeist say? Oh, I look like a Little Red Riding Hood, dude. Now you have officially joined the Sweetie Pie crew. Okay? I don't look like no woman, dude. Okay? If you think I look like a little girl, maybe it's you. Tyson fights didn't sell out in 3 minutes. What kind of madness is that exactly, dude? The rest sold out. Yes, I can. Let me see. Yeah, dude be tripping, dog. Anytime like, dude, I ain't nothing pretty about me, dude. Ain't nothing pretty about me, Holmes. This is a hood. It's cold in here, man. My wife don't want to turn the heat on. I like to be warm. That's why I don't want to live in Chicago anymore. I don't want to live in the Midwest. I'm loving Texas because it's warm. And right now it's not warm, so I got my stuff on. Oh, yeah, Jay Good marketing. Nike and Jordan Brand does the same thing. You say you make one ugly woman. Thank God. Thank you. Shit. And this big ass honker. Hell no. Yeah, dude, you look like a little girl. Ooh. What's wrong with you, dog? Oh, geez. We got Oscar De La Hoya in the crew, huh? Yeah, oh my God, Chicago's too damn cold, dude. Nazir King said, Fannon, can't wait for this weekend. These guys out here on that Dwight Howard talking about you look like a woman. Exactly. Hey, you know why not? Look like a noob. Not exactly. You see me though, dog. You see me. Exactly. I'm a noob. These are my colors, Holmes. Thank you very much. These are my colors. If anything, I would look like a gang member. But if you think I look like one of those, you damn near stupid as thinking I look like a girl. I love my Vegas weather. No, not moving back to Ohio. Thank God. David A said Wilder's been on fire in this camp. Big Red running the hood. That's what's up. Hi. Hey, y'all, I got to get out of here, though, man. Thank you for everybody for tuning in, man. Yeah, Muhammad is one. These weird ass people, dude. Dog, look, I am not insecure in myself. I like chicks a lot. And I am not nothing feminine about me, dude. Nothing feminine about me. Stick to calling me stupid, which is going to be just as hard for you to prove as me being feminine. You know, just call me ugly. People used to do that shit all the time till I showed my face. I was like, you know what? I'm going to show my face just so you know that I'm not like some 900-pound pimple face marked up dude who can't get a life outside. I ain't the best looking dude in the world, but I gets mine. Okay. And I wasn't ashamed to show my face. I wasn't hiding behind anything. It's just that, you know, my mother always gets on me about shaving and having the room look into not being, you know, sloppy. But now that I got my office in a situation where I don't look sloppy, right? I'm willing to do it. You know what I mean? Just talk boxing, dog. Just talk boxing, dude. Oh, I said bottom count. You don't have to explain to these lames. I'm just trying to tell you, dog. LDBC has an effect on these trolls. Be killing, dog. Be killing them, dog. Be killing them. You know? And yeah, I'm old, but your grandmama would like this. Okay. Cats were like, oh, with your old ass. Somebody, I thought it was a Terrence Crawford fan, was like, yeah, old man. I was like, yeah, I'm an old, yeah. First of all, I ain't old. If you think I'm old, dude, you don't really know what old is. But I'm a middle-aged man. You know, I got some years on me, dog. But trust me, I got some equipment that you can't see. A year from now, when I get my shit full on blast, I got my biceps, I got my body fat down to about 20%. You know, I can reel my muscle ups. When I get my muscle ups down and all that, I'm going to look for your grandmama, dog. Because if you're 20, then your grandmama, she might be around my age. You know, your mama might be your mama for sure. I'm going to be on the hunt for your mama. I'm married. I'm just kidding. But if I wasn't married, dog, for real, if your mama was fine, dog, I could pull that. Oh, I'm charmed. Some of these white trolls, yeah. But Nazim say, the last straw for you in a relationship with AJ is when he said he'll freeze out wild. Oh, hell yeah, I was done. Oh, dog, he said, love that analogy. How people will see you as prey when you start looking weak in the jungle. You will. You will, dog. That's just like, dog, once he said he was freezing somebody out, I was through. That's inexcusable. That's just inexcusable. Not what all these fighters haven't done, what these dudes have done, man. He said 302, 304, 334, 3something, 329. That's all is open, and even that's all is open, and even they are not sold out. Okay. Are you buying a ticket? Are you You named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You named 6 sections that you can get tickets in. What difference does it make? Ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Anyway, it is what it is, man. Almost threw up listening to AJ talk. That's ridiculous. Exactly, man. Just bought a ticket. That's what's up. Oh, yeah. Oh, they did. They just opened some sections up. Just ridiculous, dude. Anyway, man. So what, dude? You'll be watching the fight if you're a boxing fan. I watched shout out to ES News, man. I don't have any problem with them shouting out ES News. ES News does good work. You shout out ES News. It's all good. Oh, yeah, he said, oh, dude, how did I get stuck here, dude? What's going on? Vlad fought 13 times in 1997. Yeah, he put a lot of fights in, man. But that was probably early in his 1997 was definitely early in his career, man. So You know, that he's going to get a lot of fights in like that. Oh, and LA is a late crowd. Yeah, I forgot the LA for sure. New York too, I suppose. Oh, said for now. Oh, D'Lo said for now I was done when AJ said he wouldn't be rushed into a Wilder fight and will only fight Wilder when he thinks he has the best chance to win. Yeah, see, that's Anthony Joshua being honest. And it was bad. It's just a terrible thing to say, man. And people will Frank's Party live stream your commentary for the fight for now. Oh, I might do that, man. I might be too nervous, man, for real. I'm nervous for the fight. I get nervous. But look, man, I got to get out of here, man. Much love and everybody in the super chat. Thank you for everybody that tunes in. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody in the super chat. I did that a couple times in the last videos, and it was like, I feel really bad that I did it. Nope, I think I got everybody. Thank you so much for showing up, and I'm about to bounce. With that, I'm out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. With that, I'm out. Peace.